Dear residents of Kiryat Arba in Hebron, dear, beloved, and heroic. On the eve of the Holy Sabbath, the Torah portion of Acharei Mot-Kedoshim. In the portion of Kedoshim, the verse is written, "And you shall love your neighbor as yourself." Why is the matter of loving one's friends specifically in the portion of Kedoshim? Holiness is perceived by us as something detached from life. What the Torah teaches us is that true holiness is to uplift life, and to uplift life is, first and foremost, proper conduct between a person and their fellow. Love of others as the foundation of holiness. And you shall love your neighbor as yourself, say the sages. At the very least, that which is hateful to you, do not do to your fellow. Do not hurt others. Out of this, there are many special commandments in the portion regarding matters between a person and their fellow. I want to touch upon one point. The wages of a hired worker shall not remain with you until morning. A commandment called, "On his day you shall give his wage." Practical application in daily life. I will explain. You were at the garage performed a service for you. A worker was at your house, a plumber, an electrician, he performed a service. There is a positive commandment from the Torah to pay the wage on that same day. If he finished the work at the end of the day, the time for payment is the following night, but for work that ended in the middle of the day, one must pay on that same day. If we returned from a wedding and we had a babysitter at home who watched the small children, and we return and say, "Oh, we don't have money to pay," the worthy and correct thing is to borrow money from neighbors and pay the babysitter on that same day, in that same night, in those same hours that she finished the work, to pay her now for the work. And unto it he sets his soul. In another place the Torah says, "And unto it he sets his soul." A hired worker who works for a salary. The worthy and correct thing is to pay the wage on that very same day. It is to get used to the fact that a hired worker deserves their wage on that day, and certainly and surely people who work in orderly jobs, that one must ensure that their money arrives on time and not late. May we merit to always be meticulous in the love of our friends, not to hurt anyone, and to pay wages on time. Intent in the commandment. The Chafetz Chaim says, "You are already paying on time anyway. You should know that what you are doing, you are fulfilling through it a commandment from the Torah. You are going to pay the garage. You are going to pay the electrician? Have the intent. I am going to fulfill the positive commandment of on his day you shall give his wage." A peaceful and blessed Sabbath.